We interrupt this program to bring you...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st installment of Soulful Sounds. It's your cuzzo from the South Side, Zay Solon, and we back in this Welcome. Today in this video, we have a talented R&B artist. We have Jimmy L, the artist, and he don't take no L's. Facts.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga.
We're going to be talking about his song Queen, which is out now on all streaming platforms. I'm going to be putting his links in the description below so you can go support him and go show him love. But without further ado, we're going to be getting into this video. But before I get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friends, turn on the post notifications so you never miss an interview and you never miss an upload. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st episode of Soulful Sounds. Who am I here with?
You are here with Jimmy L, the artist.
Okay. Today we're going to be talking about his song, Queen. First thing I want to ask you is, where did the name for the song come from?
When I made this song, it was really just a vibe. I think most of my music is vibe related. So I think I came up with the hook of this first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to recall the lyrics because obviously I don't remember my own lyrics.
Can't
seem to get you out my mind. Your queen make believe. So I took that and I based my verse off of that. What is my verse? I can't get enough of your love. You're like something out of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Your presence, that's what it was. Your presence lights up the room. You shine brighter than the moon. So when you get those keywords and you try to put a word to it, queen is the only thing that comes to mind. You know, a queen is the upper echelon of anything. When you think of a lady, you want her to be your queen, right? So I think that's really where it came from, just building off lyrics. And then once the song was complete, I was like, boom, has to be queen.
I fuck with the song heavily. I really like it. I listened to it a few times. It's really a great song, like no lie. I tried to go on Spotify and find it, but then I went on Apple Music and I was like, okay, say less.
Yeah, Spotify's got my stuff in two different places, I think, which is stupid, but
yeah. I personally hate Spotify. Spotify actually did another homie that I know did him the same way. Like some of his music shows up and some of it shows up on another platform, on another profile. It's just Spotify is real complicated, like especially like when it comes to like trying to fix something, because even when I tried to fix my change my artist name, like I had to jump through so many hoops to get them to change my artist name. Like I had to go through asking like one of their representatives to change it, and it was really stressful because you would think that you could just press a button and then just change it, but no, you gotta ask people like, hey, I want to change my name. And it's overly complicated when it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I have that problem because the L in my name is capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes it'll just be lowercase and sometimes it'll pop up uppercase, and it's like, okay, which one are you really? And I think that really messes it up.
I agree.
But yeah, I do hate Spotify.
I not only that, I hate Spotify for the way they the way they pay artists out, which I'm gonna get into that in a question.
Okay.
So just just bear with me. What was your process when it came to making this song?
Um, like I said earlier, I kind of get the beat and I feel a vibe off of it. I typically start with a hook, maybe a few words here or there, or maybe mumble in a reference track and build from there. But I wouldn't say there's any inspiration behind it. It's more of a vibe type thing. So
Yeah.
whatever is the first thing to come to mind, really.
Okay. I agree because even like with me when sometimes I make songs like sometimes like it's just I'm just not trying to make something just to like trying to for a certain intention. I'm just trying to create a vibe. So
Right, right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my sole purpose. If it's not vibing, it ain't.
yeah,
There's no use to it.
I agree. Because there's been times where I have tried to make like something and the emotion and the feeling wasn't there, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just scrap this song because it just
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it. Uh, what inspires you to create music?
I think it's just simply the love of music. I've been in music all my life since I was little. I grew up in church, in the choir. So like literally from the moment I could start singing, like music has just been always there. So it's kind of hard to get away from it, you know. So that's what keeps me going, really and truly. Like music is life almost, so to speak.
I agree with that heavily because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it was at the point in time where I was like, I could have been a producer and just produce songs, but then I was like, I kind of got a little skill when it comes to rapping, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try rapping. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started out rapping, I think I told this to Gio, who I just got through interviewing on the 19th episode of Soulful Sounds. My first ever project was garbage. Like that first project was, ooh, I can't even. It's so bad. I can't even put it on streaming platforms because I know I got homies who would crack jokes about me for the next 2 weeks. So,
I
no.
actually went through that same thing. I took my first project down. I
Yeah,
still have it somewhere, but yeah, that first one was just rookie stuff.
yeah. It was my
Nothing wrong with it, but rookie stuff.
yeah. My first two projects I had to take them down because they was like at first when I dropped them I was like, yeah, this shit hard as hell, you know what I'm saying? But when I went back after like dropping certain songs I was like, man, this shit is garbage. what was
Man,
what was I thinking?
what was
Like
I listening to?
yeah.
I really think this was good.
Yeah,
Type stuff.
I was like, man, this shit was it was so like the songs were so emo, like they were so depressing, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put this out, and people gonna fuck with it. Hey, man, I heard that shit getting old. As I got older, I was like, I was in a dark place,
Man.
you know.
But I think as independents, we kind of go through that's learning curves.
Yeah,
I think that's comes with the territory of it. So it's nothing bad.
yeah,
But
it's nothing bad. Just it needed improvement,
yeah.
serious improvement.
For sure.
Who is an artist or a producer you want to work with in the future?
Ooh. I don't think, well, actually, there's a producer. What is his name? Oh gosh, Leotis. I've
What?
seen on TikTok, man. He is so dope. I did a couple of little things, little duets on TikTok with him.
Yeah,
His stuff is dope, man. It really is.
for
I would love
sure.
to do something with him for sure.
Like, literally, I have been like, it's been so many times. Like, I go on his YouTube channel, and I just go into his lives and just watch like his lives when he be making beats and stuff. And like, the dude is so phenomenal. Like, he can literally make anything, damn near anything. Like, so hats off to him. I've been
Man, facts.
yeah, like I've been subscribed to him for a really long time. I also been subscribed to one of his homies, Curtis King. He's real dope too. So for sure, you should check him out. Is there any artists that you would want to work with?
Too many to name. To be honest with you, Mac Ayers.
Oh,
Mac Ayers is like these are the dream type stuff, right? Mac Ayers, Moonchild, maybe Kenyon Dixon, just to name anybody else I can think of. Masego.
ooh, yes.
I love Masego. Robert Glasper. That's like, if I get to Robert Glasper, man, I made it for real.
Yeah, that's
He is.
I love him. I also love Masego. Dope artist. Because I've been seeing you. I see you post Moonchild a lot on your story, and I'm like, this group has got to be good. I'm gonna go check them out one day.
They're great, man. It's just a vibe. It's a vibe thing. Like, it kind of have the same effect of Erykah Badu to me, where I listened to one of their songs and then I dug deep into their catalog, and there's not a miss there. So it's just, yeah, you definitely should listen to them.
For sure,
They're dope.
I'm gonna check them out. What's an album or song that you have on rotation?
An album or a song? Let's see. So there's an artist, an independent artist named K Watt, and he just came out with a song. It is called Destined Love. And I think that's been the most repeated song that I've been listening to right now, lately. And him and Moonchild's Starfruit album. There's an album, there's a song.
Okay,
So I think that's the most played.
I'm gonna definitely have to
Concept.
check that out.
Yeah, he's a dope artist, man, for real.
What's your intentions for the future?
So, okay, so here's my game plan. I plan on going through a name change here soon. And that's just based off of the identity I have now. I buy a lot of beats, and a lot of those beats are still sitting in my MacBook.
I know
Basically,
the feeling.
waste of money,
Yeah.
so to speak. So I'm trying to get toward producing my own stuff, back to producing my own stuff. So that's going to separate the two artists that I have going on. So hopefully, so really that's the plan for the next few months. I'm going to get off this old stuff and basically drop an EP/album to reset and reestablish myself as an artist.
Okay, I fuck with that. Before we go any further, I want to ask you, what is your zodiac sign?
I am a Virgo. Virgo gang, stand up. You don't look too excited about that one.
I've met some cool Virgos, so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to cut you off. I've also met some crazy ones.
Yeah, it's a few different kinds of Virgos. You just have to catch the right one.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up? I'm a Taurus.
We're not bad.
Yeah, I'm a Taurus, by the way.
Okay. I can get with it.
Yeah, you know.
I know a few. Very, very small number. They're good people.
Sure, I appreciate that. What's a verse you can recite without hearing the song?
Erykah Badu, Didn't You Know? That's probably one of my favorite songs ever. It's just easy to me. Anything Erykah Badu.
For sure. Okay. Say less. Was making music something you always wanted to do?
No, it was not. I actually didn't become interested in it until maybe my senior year of high school, which would have been 2019, 2020. I think I got an iPad. I was like, "Ooh, what is this GarageBand?" So I played around with GarageBand for forever, just recording through a freaking earbuds, and that kind of sparked it. That started to get me to put ideas down that I heard just randomly, but that definitely led to me becoming an artist. Like, this actually something I could see myself doing.
Fuck with that. Believe it or not, a lot of people, you may not believe this, but before I was gonna be an artist, I was actually like a comedian on YouTube, like cracking jokes and shit, like making skits and stuff. So yeah, like I
had to go find that.
It's not on. It's on my. It's in the private section of my YouTube. I made sure to make that private because man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was funny. I was kind of funny. I was alright. Not the funny I want it to be, but I'm more funnier now than I am back then because went through some things. Experiences build character. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, what is a hot take about the genre of music that you make?
A hot take. Oh man. They always say R&B is dead. But can I really think of a hot take in R&B? That is honestly a tough one to think of. I actually don't. I don't have any hot takes off the top of my head. None at all.
I'll tell you my hot take about the rap music. When it comes to being a rapper, I feel like a lot of rappers, specifically male artists, don't really try to cater to their female audience as much as they should.
Okay. I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, cuz uh a lot of rappers, like, when they talk about, like, when they talk about women in their music, it's almost as if they're trying to degrade them. So, you know.
That's true. And when you look at the R&B side, that's all we talk about.
Yeah.
Love, love, love. So I now that you say that, I see that.
Yeah. It's kind of getting old, because I be like, y'all do realize that, women make up the other half of the world. So it's like, why constantly in your music degrade them, and then, when you try to gain a bigger female audience, it's kind of hard, because it's like, oh, you've been talking bad about women for, like,
Yeah.
majority of your
That,
career. So, yeah. It's bozo activity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
yeah.
was there ever a time that there was an artist that you really wanted to work with that kind of just brushed you off?
I can honestly say I haven't really asked, well, lately, there hasn't been an artist that I've reached out to as far as collabing, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's been much more of just, man, you're great, you're dope at what you do. I'm going to support you, this, that, and the other. So I can't really say there's been anyone to just, brush me off, because I don't go to that point at this point in my career of, hey, let's do this, let's do that.
I agree. I fuck with that. I'm not gonna lie. I've been brushed off too many times to count. I'm not gonna get into it though. But if you watching
Stay there for another day.
if you watching this and you know who you are, you can kick rocks.
You can,
Say what?
you can be like Masego. Masego made a song, and he was started to diss people that brushed him off when he was small.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah, keep him in the back of your head.
Yeah, you right. Um, would you say that creating music is heavily a part of your life?
Yes, it is. It's been that way for the last 4 years. Once I started making music, I started making music like every day, every hour of the day. When I wasn't at football practice or in class or working, I was making music. My laptop was full of just songs. Not even songs, just me singing random stuff. So I definitely can say it's been a huge part, and I've invested heavily, good money,
Man,
into that. So yeah,
well,
most definitely.
I'm in that department too when it comes to investing good money.
Yeah.
Too much
Man,
money to count. Man, like, I had like a friend of mine come in my little, I don't want to say studio, it's like a home studio, come in here and try to touch my stuff. I'm like, sir, I will break your finger.
be
don't
careful.
don't touch this shit. Like,
It ain't cheap. It is not cheap.
no, it is not. No, it is not. Not at all. What is your opinion on the music industry?
Um, some would say it's saturated,
I agree.
but due to the access, I mean, we kind of saw this coming. There's a lot of people that back then didn't have the resources, or that made mixtapes or whatever that would love to have what we have now. So I would say it's saturated, but at the same time, it's great to see us as a community. It's great to see all of the different art forms, so to speak. So many different genres and people and music. It's great to see. That's what I can say about the music industry. Yes, it's saturated, but at the same time, it's great for us.
I agree. Do you feel like streaming platforms are fair when it comes to paying out artists?
This is something I haven't gotten really into, but from seeing what people say about it and when they show their numbers, I can say, yeah, that's very whack of them to do. And that's why you've been seeing so many different platforms begin to say, hey, come over here. We're going to pay you guys. We're going to get you connected to your fans. That way you can get, your revenue actually.
Yeah, I agree because I just made a video about it earlier today. I'm on this. Well, have you ever, who La Russell is, right?
Yeah.
I know if you've probably seen him talk about like this website called Even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw your post earlier today. Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. I thought, because I know Instagram sometimes won't like push it out to everybody, because I don't know why Instagram hates me, low key. We got a love-hate relationship. It's like one day, they'll show my video to a lot of people, and then the next day, it's like, we don't care. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, wishy-washy.
Yeah, exactly. But, I feel like in this day and age, it's kind of hard to be able to be an artist, especially being independent, and to rely solely on like streaming platforms because they don't want to pay us fairly. And it's not fair to be paid in like pennies and coins, even though like I've seen people like get like billions of streams, and even they have said that they don't even, that money isn't equivalent to at least $45,000 or at least $100,000. So that's not even fair in the slightest to me, And when you have websites like not only Even but Bandcamp as well, that allow us to be able to say, okay, we can tell our fans and supporters that, hey, all my music is on here. If you want to buy it or purchase it, you can buy it directly from me, and it might, you might have a set price of like maybe $5, maybe $4, or you might have they have like this, even on Even, they have like a name your price option where you pay what you think it's worth. So, and also,
yeah, I've seen artists do that.
Yeah, and also Bandcamp has that as well. So,
yeah, I'm going to transfer to one of those real soon.
Yeah, because the only thing I say about Even is that I'm not gonna lie. I think it took like 2 months for them to verify my account. So, with Bandcamp, you can just set one up and connect your PayPal to it, and then you're just ready to go. But with Even, it took like 2 months for me to get verified. So,
I'm also trying out Patreon too.
Yeah, that's also a good one as well. Websites like that are just, we're almost out of time. Websites like that are pretty good to utilize because, like I said, unless we like mainstream major artists, we're not real. We're only getting a dime in the bucket when it comes to being able to fund our music career and be able to do this full time. So, you know, when it's fair, you know, I'll take every word back I ever said. But until then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep talking shit.
Got to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But Jimmy, this is the last question of the interview. And the question I have for you is, tell me an artist that you think is underrated, and tell me an artist that you think is overrated.
Ooh, hot seat, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Is there any genre specific?
You don't have to be genre specific. You know, whatever artist you want to say. Or
Okay. Let's see. Who can I pull that's underrated? Who have I listened to lately that has been, or that's not oh man, underrated? I'm going to say Mac Ayers for my underrated.
Okay.
I feel like he's not given his respect for real. Mm-hmm. And he's one of the dopest. He's one of the dopest. Like, he's hit, never miss. Right? So I'm going to say Mac Ayers is underrated. Mm-hmm. And overrated is going to be, it's got to be one of these rappers, man. It's got to be one of these rappers. I don't listen to a lot of rap, but it's going to be one of these rappers.
What rapper would you say it is?
I'm going to say Lil Durk.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Hey, look.
Not a big fan. He has his fan base, but
Yeah.
it's, you know.
I also say that I feel like Lil Durk is an industry plant. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I know. I don't think I'm wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, good folks, that is the end of the interview. Jimmy, thank you for stopping by and coming in. And ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, for every song that we talk about on Soulful Sounds, it will be on the Soulful Sounds Volume 1 playlist, which will be on Spotify and SoundCloud. So if you don't, to all my artists, if y'all don't have your music on SoundCloud or Spotify, please get your songs on Spotify so we can make the playlist and make it happen. And before we get off of this interview, I just want to say, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends, and go stream Jimmy the Artist's song Queen. And remember, like I say at every end of the video, if you don't go support the homie, your mom's a hoe.
That one.
Yeah, I caught your mama in the alleyway committing strange activities.
Last night.
I'm calling the authorities. She need to go to jail. Strange activity, strange behavior. But that's the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all in the next one.
I can't get enough of your love. You're like something I